Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Karen and welcome. I'm so happy you decided to join us. I have a TEMU haul for you today. As usual, everything will be linked down in my description box below. I am in Canada, so if you are not in Canada, the links may or may not work for you. Also down in the description box is my TEMU affiliate code and affiliate link. My affiliate code is AFW16205. Please feel free to try that out regardless of if you're new to TEMU or not. Typically that is who those codes are for, is people who are new or who have deleted the app and they're just coming back and re-downloading it. But give it a try. Stick it in that code in that search bar and see whether or not it can get you some kind of discount or something. Hopefully. All right, we will go ahead and get started. Alright, so our first item that I have is a storage container. So it is one large container with 30 smaller containers inside. I got this as a free gift with purchase. Current price to purchase it is $11.15. So the outer box is 8.8 inches long, 6.9 inches wide, and 2.4 inches high. And then inside, like I said, you get 30 little boxes. And that is what they look like. So the little boxes are 2.17 by 2.17 by 0.79 in height. And they all kind of fit in there just like that. So that is kind of nice. I initially purchased this thinking I was going to use it for my polymer clay cutters just to kind of keep them organized. I'm not sure that it's going to work. I'm sure that there's some of the cutters I have are deeper than 1.7 or 0.79 inches. So some of them definitely would not fit in there, not to mention some of them have multiple pieces, so I don't think they're going to work. But I do have a whole lot of assortment of jewelry findings, you know, jump rings, different earrings and stuff for making polymer clay earrings. So thinking that's probably what this will go to be used for, is just to organize some of those jewelry findings. So it's not going to go to waste, that's for sure. The next item I got was just a package of blank index cards. I paid $6.27 for these. I did get a price adjustment. Right now they are $6.29. It is a package of 50 and they are 4 inches by 6 inches in size. I will say that these are a nicer kind of card stock than what a lot of index cards are. They almost have a bit of a satiny finish to them. So I'm not sure how good that would be if you're wanting to, like, if you wanted to print on them with like a printer. I'm not sure if that would affect how it prints, but my purpose for them is going to be for making polymer clay recipe cards, so that if I have some, you know, white that I add some alcohol ink to or whatever, that then I can kind of write down what I did to achieve that color. You know, how much clay I used and how many drops of what color of alcohol ink I used in order to get the color. So just a way to keep track of, you know, if I create a color that I really like and I figure I'm probably going to want to recreate it, then this way I can just pull out a card. I will also put a little bit of clay that I have baked in the color. I will attach that to the card so that I have a good visualization of what the color is. So yeah, I'm super happy with the quality of these. Yeah, definitely would purchase them again if I need more, right? I've got 50, so I think I'm good for a while. The next item that I have is a set of clear stackable containers. This is them here. I got these for $8.55 with an up to 90% off coupon. They are currently sold out from the seller that I purchased from, but they are available from a few different sellers on TEMU. They range in price. I think they were around about $23 from the seller that I purchased from when they had them. There are other ones on there and some of them go significantly higher in price, and I'm not really sure why. Anyway, so size of this with the two containers stacked, it is 6 inches wide, 7.5 inches deep, and then the overall height is 8.7 inches. The size of the drawer is 5.4 inches wide, 6.9 inches deep, and then the height of the drawer is 3.7 inches. They do come with little rubber feet that you can put on the bottom of the containers. So they are just stacked, they're not attached to each other. So on the bottom here, there are like 4 spots where you can put the little rubber feet. And yeah, I'm super happy with these. It's $8.55 for 2 clear acrylic containers like this. I think is an awesome deal. Even at the 23, I think it is a really good deal. And this is what I figure I will store my little recipe cards in for my clay after I've made them, so those can fit. They don't fit. What? I'm supposed to... Oh, they don't fit, guys. I guess I'm gonna have to trim these down if I'm gonna use these ones. Clearly I wasn't really paying attention because these are 6 inches wide and the drawer is 5.4. So yeah, it's close, but they will not fit as they are, so I will have to trim a little bit off of the end of that. Hopefully. Oh no. No, I guess I'm gonna maybe be returning these and looking for 3 inch by 5 inch index cards. That's a bummer. Anyway, we will move on. These containers are great. Just if you want to use it with some index cards, make sure that you measure and see what the measurements are and don't make the same mistake I made. The next item I got is just a plastic tote. They call it a medicine storage box. This is it here. I got this super deal. I think it was like an up to 90% off coupon, and then I had a $5 coupon as well that I was able to use. So ultimately I paid $2.81 for this. Right now the price for it is $26.14 for the color that I got, the green color. It is also available in a white color or a matcha, which really kind of looks yellowish, and I mean, as far as I know, matcha is green, but anyway, both the white and the matcha color are around $24. This is just over 11 inches in width. It is 8.3 inches in height and 6.7 inches depth. Unfortunately, this got misshapen in the journey to get to me. Oh, it's actually improved a little. Hey guys! So this latch here isn't latching very well, and that is because when you open it, it had gotten that this part was kind of squashed in, so it was a little deformed. So when you closed it, it just wasn't latching. So I would push this up and it wouldn't even stay up, it just kept falling down. So I was going to try and return it and then realize what a great deal I had gotten on it. So I figured I would keep it regardless. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is put something inside it that kind of holds it out a little bit. Maybe I'll stick it outside where it's hot, and that'll kind of warm up the plastic, and then have that item in there that's kind of holding it out, then bring it in and let it cool down again, and then remove that item, and hopefully that will have helped reshape it because it is still slightly bowed. So, but I thought it was kind of a neat little tray with the little trays on top. So, and then it just kind of opens them up when you open up the lid. So you've got a just a solid one opening tray, and then the second one here has some dividers, and then you have the spot lower down. I did think initially when I got this I would be using it for storing some craft supplies, but I do think I might use it for medicine, like what it's intended to be. It does also have this little part that was on the lid. It just fits in the lid there. And it is just like a little pill container, so it has like 6 sections on the inside there. So it is a really good deal. You know, if you get one and it's not that little bit deformed, I think it is really, really nice. And you know, if it latches, you'd be able to carry it. So like I said, I'm pretty confident, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be able to get it to straighten it out a bit so that this will actually latch and stay closed and not open as soon as I try to carry it. So yeah, definitely happy with it. The next item I got came in this box here. It is just some earring stands. They are silver in color. I got them as a free gift with purchase. To purchase them, they are $14.99 right now, and it is a 2-piece set, so they are similar, just different heights. The taller one is 5.3, the shorter one is 4.5 inches in height. These are, I had previously got these in a gold color, so I didn't really need silver, but they were free, so. And they do just come in 3 pieces, so there is the top piece and the bottom. So they just come in 3 pieces, and then you just screw them together. So super easy to put them together. They are pretty lightweight, but yeah, they're just going to be a nice little thing for me to have for if I am trying to take some photos of some earrings that I've made. See if we can try and start a little business selling polymer clay earrings. Who knows? But yeah. The next item that I got is just some ring spacers. I had gotten some previously and they were super hard plastic and just not comfortable to wear, so I had ordered these ones. These were $1.83. I did get some price adjustments. Currently they are $1.75 for the set that I picked. There are a few different options on the listing. So the kind that I got, this is what it looks like here. And this is a silica gel, so they are nice and bendable and squishy. So like I said, that's what they look like. So the set I got has 16 pieces. There's various sizes, so they are different widths. I have one, this is the ring that I needed it for because it was too big. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but I do have a ring spacer on there, and it is very comfortable on. Like I said, it is a nice, soft, kind of squishy material. I apologize if you can hear my dog barking in the background, but it is a nice, soft material. So it is comfortable. I kind of forget that it's even on there. I will say that I wish there was more of the size of this one. Most of them are quite wide, and I probably won't have a lot of use for them, whereas if it was more of the smaller sizes, I think I probably would have more use. But the listing has different options, so you can get what I got, which is 16 of the style I got, but then they do have some that are, they're like a little, looks almost like a spring, but it's made of the silica gel, and so it just wraps around, and so you would wrap that around the ring. So those ones would be something that you could put on and it wouldn't fall off. I really had to kind of fiddle with this a little bit, like get the ring on and then kind of fiddle to get it in under, because if I put it on the ring first and I tried to slide it on, it wasn't staying in place. So those kind that wrap around probably would be easier as far as, you know, putting it on and it's on there and you can just slide the ring on. But I do like the ones that I got, and yeah, they're nice, soft, comfortable, so definitely would recommend them. The next item that I got is some UV resin. I got these as a free gift with purchase. They have been discontinued from the seller I got them from, but there are other UV resin available on TEMU. So this was a set of 3 bottles, so you get 300-gram bottles. So they do come with just these regular kind of screw-on lids, but there is also 3 of these lids, so I did just put the one on just to show it on, and that just makes it easier for when you are wanting to put the resin on your projects. So they are all sealed with a foil seal on them. And yeah, I am super happy to have gotten these for free. Resin can be a little on the pricey side, so to be able to get some for free is great. But yeah, really like the resins that I've gotten from TEMU in the past, so I'm sure this one will be just as good. The next item that I got is some makeup remover pads. I paid $4.38 for these. I did get some price adjustments. Currently it is $5.98 for the 2 packages of 100 pads that I got. There are a few different options on the listing, like you can buy just 1 package, you can buy, you know, 2 packages, or you can buy 3. There are packages that are purple color, and then there's the blue like what I got. It doesn't say that there's any difference that I could see, so I'm not sure why they have it, or whether it's just different packaging, and I'm really not sure, because one of the options is to get 1 blue and 1 purple, so I'm really not sure. But these are 100% cotton, which is nice, and this is what they look like. So they're not super thick, but I will say they are not, like, we've had some in the past where there's a lot of like little fibers that can come off of them, so that's obviously not ideal. These ones here, this one here is one that I bought off TEMU before, and it was like, it's so thin. It's fine. I have been using them, but I usually use 2 or 3 at a time and just kind of layer them because of how thin they are. So definitely happier with the thickness of these ones. I think these seem much better. So if you're, you know, if you're needing some makeup remover pads, I would recommend these ones. The next item that I got was some Velcro rollers. I got these for $2.10. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $2.88 for the set of 3 pieces. You can also, on the same listing, get a package of just 2 pieces, and that one is $2.43 right now. They are 4.3 inches in length, 1.4 inches in diameter. I've never tried Velcro rollers before. My bangs are very much, because my hair is so thin and fine, my bangs just fall flat. I've tried like using a flat iron to curl them. I've used a curling iron to curl them. I've used a hot airbrush to try and give them some shape, and within a very short amount of time they are completely flat. So I thought I would maybe try these. They might be a little on the small side is the only thing. I maybe should have been looking at a bigger Velcro roller, but we will give it a try and see how it goes. They were cheap, so if it doesn't work out, that's okay. The next item I got is an eyelash curler. Yay, I finally got one. I did have one. I've lost it. I don't know where it went. Now I have one. So I got this for $2. It is still $2 if you wanted to buy it now. And it includes the curler, and then you also get 10 little replacement rubber or silicone pad refills for putting in when you need to. I'm not really sure. I don't think I've ever replaced that in a set of eyelash curlers, so I'm not sure how you tell whether it's just squashed. I'm not sure. Quality of it seems pretty good for the price. Help a girl out. Tell me, how do I know when I need to replace that, for one? And also, this was also in the bag. It's just like a little hard plastic, clear plastic piece, and I have no idea if that's in the bag by accident or if it's supposed to somehow be on here. I have no idea what it's for. So help me out. And if you know what it is, let me know. Put it in the comments, please. And yeah, if anybody can tell me kind of how you know, like, is it just because it gets really squashed over time that you know then you need to replace it? I'm not really sure. But when I need to replace it, I've got plenty. The next item that I got was a makeup palette. This is the box it came in, and this is the palette. I will say this was wrapped in like bubble wrap and then in another plasticky bag. Like it was wrapped to try and help it get here without breaking, I guess. I paid $9.22 for this. I believe that was with some sort of discount. It is currently sold out from the seller I purchased from. I did not see it from another seller. So it is a palette which has multiple things on it. So it has a blush, then this is like a highlighter, and then you've got different eyeshadows here. I will say I did use it today. I will say the highlighter is quite glittery like I didn't particularly notice a lot of like stuff falling, but when I was looking a little closer up, you could definitely see more like little glittery parts rather than it just being kind of a shimmer. So the listing did have 3 different color choices on it. They were CR 1080, 88, 89, and 90, I think it was, or 89, 90, and 91. I can't remember for sure, but this was the CR 1091 that I got. It does have a little bit of a plastic sheet here to protect it. It has a mirror, and yeah, I just thought it was super pretty. Like, just a really, really nice packaging. I kind of liked the different colors that were in it as well. I don't know why it was appealing to me so much, but this kind of green color really seemed to be appealing to me. I'm not sure if I've already said size-wise, this is 6.6 inches wide, 5 inches tall. But yeah, it's just got a nice kind of selection of colors in my opinion. So, I mean, the other sets obviously have different colors. I will swatch some of it for you. So, it is fairly light kind of colors. But I did wear it today and I felt like it did blend well. It is quite a dry, almost chalky feeling. So there are some colors. So there's the greenish one. This is there's a fairly light one there. I'm not sure if it'll pick up on camera. And then a couple of the darker sort of brown colors. This is like a shimmery, oh, that's pretty. I like that. It's like a shimmery kind of gold color. I like that. And I will do the highlight just to sort of let you see if hopefully it shows up right here. So it is kind of glittery like, but it is pretty. I do think it is. I do think it's all really, really pretty. I honestly don't know. Again, me not being the girly girl who's like super into makeup and stuff, I'm not 100% sure what this is. You can see that it's like little beads. Like, is it just, it almost feels like gel. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. So I don't know if anybody knows what that is. Please put it in the comments, because I have no idea where I'm supposed to use that. But yeah, just thought it was a super pretty palette and I am very happy with it. The next item I got is a tote bag. I paid $37.85 for this. It was advertised as being genuine leather. I did then get over $4 in price adjustments on it. It has been discontinued, and I'm thinking it might be because it is not genuine leather. It does not feel like leather to me. It kind of comes off cheap in my opinion. It's got this, I don't even know what it says. B-O-N-O-G, Bonog? I have no idea. So this is like a little keychain sort of thing. It's on like a carabiner attached. So it's like a heart-shaped carabiner, and then it's got that Bonog or whatever it is. It's just like a rubbery, cheap feeling, and then it has a little fake chocolate bar. Looks incredibly cheap and silly. So, I mean, and the hardware on it, it just looks cheap. So, it does have some feet on the bottom. The back has a zippered pocket here. And then on the inside, it does have a zipper closure for the center section here. I'll take the paper out for now. So it does have a couple of slip pockets on this side, and then it does have a zipper pocket on the other side. Again, with this just kind of not feeling real quality, like this material is on the inside is, it's okay. Like if it was a cheap purse, I probably would be thinking it's pretty nice, but with it being that it's supposed to be genuine leather and stuff, like I just feel like I would have expected maybe a little bit nicer material on the inside. The strap for crossbody is just one of the like kind of nylon guitar strap type of straps, which I'm not keen on. I don't really like those. I find them they irritate my skin if I wear it a crossbody and it kind of ends up digging in. So I'm not a fan of these types of straps. But yeah, overall, it looked like a nice, good quality purse on the listing, and it's just not. I don't like it at all. To me, that's not worth $37.85 from Temu. If it had been 20 bucks or something. And I have seen some, since this one says it's discontinued, I have seen some that look a similar style, maybe not identical, that are other colors, and they don't say that they are leather, and they are around $20. So I really feel like that's what this one should have been, is around about $20. So I plan on returning this. The next item that I got is some straight leg jeans. They are black jeans that I got. I paid $13.56 for these. I did get them with an up to 90% off coupon. Currently it is $33.91. They are available in the black I got or in a blue denim color. They are plus sizes available in 1XL through 5XL. I ordered the 4XL. They are 63% cotton, 30% polyester, and 5% viscose, and 2% elastane. So I have purchased a pair of pants that look similar to these. They were not from the same listing, but I really liked them. I haven't worn them recently. I do feel like you'll see them on me in the try-on clip. I feel like I could probably have sized down. They are a nice stretchy material. They're not like super thick, so they are very comfortable, and they are kind of a wide leg, so I feel like I have room in the leg, and definitely in the waist I could have went down. I feel like these are gonna get to the point, if I wear them for the day, that they're gonna be sliding down because they're just too big in the waist. So they are, I would say, ankle length. They're not like a full like long length, but they are a wide straight leg, and they have a couple of little pockets on the front at either side, not like a one on a slant, it's just kind of a straight one. They do also have pockets on the back, and yeah, super comfortable on. Hopefully I'll be able to get them again with an up to 9% off coupon and order a smaller size, because they are really nice and comfortable on. I really do like the material. I like how stretchy they are. I like that they're not like a super heavy denim. So I do really like the style, the straight leg. But yeah, I'm gonna need a smaller size for sure, so that they don't end up falling down. The next item I got is a V-neck t-shirt. It is another t-shirt with a lemon sort of design on it. I previously got another one with a different lemon design, but still a lemon design. I got this for $11.80. I did get a small price adjustment. Right now to buy it, it is $11.60. It was only available in the black color on the listing I got it from. It is plus sizes, available in 1XL through 5XL, and I picked the 4XL. The material of this is 76.5%, weird amounts, 76.5 polyester, 20% rayon, and then 3.5% spandex. This is probably the nicest feeling material of a t-shirt I've gotten off of Temu. I mean, I have other t-shirts that I like. This feels almost like cotton. It's not, but it does feel more like a cotton kind of t-shirt. So I do really like it. I really like a V-neck. So yeah, really nice. You'll see it on me in the try-on clip, but yeah, so it's got the V-neck. Then that is the design. It is just short sleeves. I like the length of it. Yeah, really like this t-shirt. I liked the other one. Wasn't 100% sure on the color because it was more of a peachy color than I was anticipating. I thought it was going to be a off-white. I do like that one. I like this one much more. I wish they'd had this in a white or a lighter color for the sake of summer, but yeah, I'm super happy with this. Really like this one and really would recommend it. All right, so the last items in this haul are Labubu related. So for those of you who are not on the crazy Labubu train with the rest of us, I hope you have a great day. Bye. But if you are on the Labubu crazy train, then stick around and see what I got. The first item that I got, I mentioned that I had ordered this in a previous video but didn't say what it was, but I had shown the little belt bag for the Labubus, and I had said wait till you see what I got for them to carry in their little belt bag. So we will open up the bag and pull out their phone. So this is a little plastic made to look like a phone. I paid $1.43 for this. It was a set of 4, so I got 4 little phones. There's still one in the bag. My daughter has the other couple. And yeah, it's ridiculous. I know. Trust me, I know. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so I got 4 little iPhones for $1.43, currently $1.79 if you wanted to buy the 4, or the listing does also have the option of just purchasing one, and you can get one for 79 cents so that you can have a little phone for your Labubu. I know there's people who like dollhouses and stuff. It doesn't have to just be for Labubus, but I just thought it was super cute that it fits right inside the little belt bag. The next item that I got for my Labubus is some little plastic boots. So, oops. They are, like I said, plastic. So here's what they look like. I paid $2.04 for these. It was a set of 3. I did get a price adjustment. Right now it is $2.80, and you do get just random colors sent. So the third pair that I got were like a blue color, a sky blue kind of color, and then the yellow and brown, they are just plastic, but yeah, they're cute. It also helps your Labubu stand if they have some trouble standing. These will help them stand up. The next item that I got was some little brown shoes for my Labubu. I have previously got these in a black pattern. Now I have these in a brown. So these were $4.81. I did get a bit of a price adjustment. Right now they are $4.85. The listing these were from, brown was the only color available, but the listing that I'd gotten the black ones from, they did also have them in yellow, and then they had like a blue pair that were slightly different style. But there are other listings on there. You can get some that are, I think I saw red. There's all kinds of shoes for your dolls. Okay, and the next shoes that I got were some sneakers. I paid $4.50 each for these, so like $4.50 for the white pair and $4.50 for the black pair. They have been discontinued from the seller. There are, it was just black and white that were available when they were available. There are other listings on TEMU that have similar style shoes, you know, that look kind of like a little Converse. But the other ones that I was seeing, they were all like ones that were like glittery. So I really liked these. I imagine they'll come back, whether it's the same seller or a different seller. Labubus are just such a big thing right now that I'm sure these will be back. But yeah, super, super cute. The next item that I got was a little outfit. It is a pink checkered kind of outfit. I paid $4.92 for this. It is currently $5.17. The listing does have 5 different color variations available on it. you get the hat, a little t-shirt, and the overalls. So as far as what's available, they have a set that has like a pale blue check like this. The other ones that are available on the listing are all just solid colored ones, but super, super cute. Then they have these little pins or whatever like on them, so super cute. I really like them. I will dress up my Labubu and show you. All right, are you ready? Here is Miss Love wearing her cute little checkered pink overalls with her hat, her little Converse. Isn't she looking very, very stylish? Very cute. All right, and the next little outfit that I have is some little brown overalls, or like almost like a little corduroy, and then with a little black t-shirt to go with it. This was $3.46 for these. I did get a price adjustment. Currently they are $3.41. The listing that these ones were from have 10 different outfits on there, so there is a big variety of ones that you can get. And yeah, you get the two little pieces here, so super cute. Again, I will dress one of my Labubus and let you see it on. All right, so here we have Toffee looking all spiffy in her black t-shirt and brown overalls. She also has on her little brown boots, and yeah, she is ready for her day out. All right, and our last Labubu outfit, we have some mustard colored overalls, a little white t-shirt, and a mustard colored hat to match. And this was $10.89 when I got it. I did get some price adjustments. Currently it is $8.39. The listing does have 4 different colors to choose from. There are 2 that are solid colors, and then 2 that are like the hat, and I think the overalls are like half and half, so like half of the hat is purple and the other half is like an off-white kind of color, so super cute. And then there is a red that's like half and half, but yeah, we will go ahead and this will be Baba's outfit. All right, and this is the final outfit. So here we have Baba styling with the mustard colored overalls, matching hat with the lovely white t-shirt. So yes. I will say this is Baba is one of the Have a Seat series, and I don't find dressing them as fun as dressing the ones that stand up. So the Have a Seat ones are kind of, because they're so squashed, they don't showcase the outfits quite as well. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that little Labubu fashion show. If you're still with me, thank you so much for watching to the end. If you are watching and you enjoy my videos and not currently subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next time. Bye.